Good morning everybody, welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video. On Ethereum, your daily updates, we're going to be doing a full update on the price action of Ethereum over the last 24 hours, but in general also talking about the higher time frames and the potential breakout of Ethereum, of course. Which Ethereum technically has already broken out since Monday. Monday evening we broke above the value area high, as you can see, which is now around 2650. And then on Tuesday, we also broke above the yearly rolling VWAP, which is all great. Technically, that's amazing news, and still I am hesitant. All right, and I'll tell you why, and we're going to do a full update in general, in general around that. So let's get right into it. So the main question for Ethereum, I would argue at this point of time, is that all right? Well, we had this balance right here. We have this consolidation here between the 10th of May and now, I'd guess so. So for the last month, where sometimes like the main value area is right here between 2650 and 2475, and sometimes we have broken out. But until now, every one of those breakouts actually failed to hold. Right. So this is the 12-hour time frame, so it's a little bit higher. So we have a bit more conviction about the price action, right? And you can see every time that we actually broke out above the value area, we retraced back into that. And now we have also broken out above that with good volume, to be fair, right? So volume is one of the main things I always look at when we break out to say, all right, is this a real breakout, or is it just a deviation above the range, which will mean reverse back into the range later? So the volume is good, but the volume is also not the highest it's been with these breakouts. For example, the 21st of May, the volume was higher, and the 5th of June, well, nah, there was a drop, so that doesn't really matter. So the volume is good, yes, but is it enough? I'm not certain. And then this is also the first time we broke above the yearly rolling VWAP, which is great because all the other times when we broke the range, the yearly rolling VWAP was the kind of last line of resistance. Which ultimately pushed the price down. Now we've broken above that, and we have even retested that. So ultimately, look, if I have to answer the question, is this a real breakout or a fake out? Looking at the general market, looking at the volume, looking at the technicals here, I would say this is a real breakout. All right, so I would say it's most likely, and I think I said the same yesterday, but we have obviously gotten some more price action over the course of today. And yesterday we also got some news. I think, look, it went past a lot of people because the main news was obviously that we might get a Solana ETF in the next couple of weeks, 3 to 5 weeks. But part of that news was also that the SEC asked the people that want to, or the parties that want to issue this XRP ETF, that they should rewrite some of the staking guidelines. All right, so that is an indication that they will allow staking for the Solana ETF. And then we talk about Ethereum, and we've spoken about getting Ethereum staking into its ETF. And there's no reason that if Solana staking in the ETF is allowed, that for Ethereum it's not allowed. All right, so that's fundamentally also bullish, which is also a fundamental reason why we would break out. Getting staking in the ETF is great. It would basically make the Ethereum ETF some sort of a dividend stock. In a way, not really, but still. So yeah, I mean, even though on the higher time frames we are at a major resistance level right here at 2850, I would say the levels we have broken above are stronger. So that therefore, can we get a pullback? We still have a massive imbalances here to the downside. Can we do that? Yes. Would I expect that? Potentially. Today we have some major news which can make the prices move. But ultimately, I do think from there we will bounce up, and I think we're heading for 3,000. So those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know for now. Hopefully it helps. Make sure to also think about this yourself, research and analyze it yourself. But these are at least my thoughts and the arguments behind why I think what I think. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Take care, everybody, and bye.